Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. So if this doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can have a look at one of my other readings. These readings are timeless. So just remember everyone's on their own journey. So not all readings will resonate, right? So we'll see what message comes through here. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see. Okay, so this is something, whoever this is, I see in this reading, this is a divine feminine who recently saw. You saw your divine masculine, but they turned away. They pulled away. You may have had a glimpse of them. You've seen them. It shows here that this divine masculine is just like wanting a little bit of space, wanting a little bit of their alone time. There's not much to really say about the feelings that this masculine is having when it comes to when they saw you or the reason why they turned away, but it shows here that just wanting a little bit of space, like kind of like they're not ready to speak yet, but they just, for now, it's like just for now. It's not something, I don't see it as something like I'm hiding from you or something like that. It's more of like, I see you, I know you saw me, but I just need a little bit of space. Okay, so moving on in the reading, let's see what else is here. Yeah, so there's no, this masculine, now when I go further in the reading, I see here this masculine doesn't really know what to do next. There's no movement here, not having clarity about what's the next move to make. This masculine has recently been heartbroken. I see here there was another relationship here, some sort of yeah, it looks like a feelings for somebody else that they were very hooked to. It's like they were holding on to some feelings that they had for someone else. I don't feel that like they're together. I feel like these two energetically, this masculine, he was very drawn to this person. They were, I feel like this masculine was, it's very difficult for them to just emotionally let go. But I see that this is something that was unexpected for masculine. They didn't think that they would have these kind of feelings like to this extent for this person. It's like they didn't expect their feelings to grow so much. I feel it, that's what made it harder for this divine masculine to accept. Okay, another thing I see here when it comes to masculine and this other person, masculine, they were not themselves. It shows here that, you know, masculine, I feel the energy of this masculine, when they have something to say, they will say it. When they have some sort of input or um, like some idea or belief, they will say it. But when it comes to this person, they let that go. It shows here that they put their own beliefs aside, or um, who they are, they put it aside. It's like they kept quiet. They didn't say anything. It's like just to make it work. I feel like to make it work, I don't want to mess up anything. I don't want to say something that can um, cause some sort of like shake up in this relationship, that sort of thing. So they toned it real down to be with this person. It's like they compromise. That's what it is. It's like compromising. Um, in order for me to get this relationship to keep on going, to keep this person happy, that means I need to, I feel like basically they're like, I need to keep my mouth shut. It's like they hushed. They stopped talking. They stopped expressing themselves, what they really thought. If there was a disagreement, this masculine was like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything, let it just be, or allow. I feel like they allowed it to play out in the other person's terms, right? So that's what I see here. And what followed that is that it caused the cycle to repeat itself and pull out longer. It dragged out longer than it should have, more than it should have. So the more it dragged out, the more divine masculine got emotionally attached to this person. I see here that the feelings started to really grow. It became harder for this divine masculine to see themselves as an individual. It's like, what should I do? What should I do for myself? Self love, nourishment, what's best for myself. I feel like that was all pushed aside because this divine masculine was too focused on their feelings for what they had for this person. So they were too consumed in the emotions that they neglected their own feelings for self. They put their self-love aside. This divine masculine did not want to face the truth. This is somebody who did not want to face the reality. They didn't want to face the truth about themselves, that a lot of what is not working out, they had a lot to contribute to it as well. This masculine tries to keep a strong external appearance, that it's all okay, we're all good. But I see here that it has really, it's like, what I see here is that something that in the physical appears very good, like say if there's this really nice shirt, okay, like a really nice shirt, because I see it here and I'm visualizing the same thing. Say if it's a really nice shirt and it's like, wow, it looks like good material, looks like something that would last, but the thread itself, the thread is very delicate, it breaks, it's not going to keep that shirt together. It's like that shirt will fall apart. But if you look at it, it's like it looks good. The material is good. The color is good. The condition is good. It looks very good, like steady. But what it what makes that overall, what keeps it together is that thread, right? It's sewn together, and the thread itself is very weak. So I see here that this masculine, they are trying themselves to appear as that strength, that everything is good, but there's something that is not quite steady, not quite strong, that if pulled a certain way, it will fall apart. So I see here that they don't want to see the truth, they do not want to accept it, and they do not want to acknowledge it about self, because if they were to face that part of themselves, what they felt is already steady or in place, they know that it may not last, it may fall apart. So that's what I see here. Lack of knowledge, lack of understanding. This masculine is not doing the inner work that they need to do. I feel this is one of the reasons. Remember how in the beginning I mentioned that the divine masculine, you may have had a glimpse of them, you may have heard something, whatever the case may be, but they pulled away. It's like they kind of like hid themselves. It's not like they're doing it on purpose, but it's just that something about them, they need their time to self. And it has to do with because they're not really in a place where they can face the divine feminine yet, because there's a lot of work that this masculine needs to work on within, because they know that that thread is going to break. So masculine, there's something about they are being guided to change in a good way. So the energy needs to shift. It has to do with spiritual growth. It's time for you to change, time to you to be open, time to be aware. This masculine is being intuitively guided, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why this divine masculine is trying to avoid or distract themselves from facing what they need to face. They know that thread is very thin, right? They need to make it more stronger. And the divine is trying to share with the divine masculine that it's time for you to work on this part of you that you are trying to avoid or trying to not really see or accept as this being part of you. Because the shirt looks fine, but that string, it's like that's still part of the shirt. That needs to be worked on, right? So I see something about masculine once they start working on self, the transformation. So transformation, when I talk about transformation, this reading, it's like merging from the kind of like the immature energy into a more mature energy. It has to do with the spiritual growth that this masculine has been avoiding. Once this divine masculine starts to change, accept, and make conscious decisions to make a change, they may not know exactly what is happening, but they may feel this urge to make some sort of change because of the shift. I see something that what follows this, once this divine masculine starts to focus on self-love, nourishment, working on self, their life is going to change. I see here abundance in different aspects of their life. There's going to be new people, positive people, loving people, a good, healthy circle, a new environment, celebration. I see here good things, sweet abundance coming in. I see here prosperity. I see here success. I see here spiritual growth. I see here travel. This divine masculine will be traveling as well. Whatever they're working on, it will, if not a physical travel, I feel like it will be something where they will be connected to other people who are at a distance that has to do with their work. This masculine will become very passionate. It's like the opposite to what this feminine may have seen recently, of the divine masculine just disappearing, leaving quickly, or something like that. This is the opposite to that. This divine masculine will be very passionate about what they're doing. They will be very strong, confident. They will face everybody. I feel like face meaning they have the confidence to stand amongst others. They have the confidence to speak. They have the confidence to, stand on a stage, be confident to share what they know. I see here that they will be the decision maker. This is somebody who will become a decision maker. They might take on a leadership role. Their next step will lead them into something transformational. This is something that will be different, a different way of living. It's like being very introverted, and this masculine will become extroverted. Still have some of the I feel like the essence of the introvert, but they will still in some ways be introverted, but I feel like they will take on a different role that will push them into being more extroverted. This is somebody who is going to go through some sort of cleanse that has to do with the feelings. Remember how I mentioned that it's very tough for them to just, let go of that attachment, that emotional feeling that they have for the other person, because they didn't expect that they would have that feeling. So like, be so attached to someone like that. I see here there's going to be some sort of cleansing that will clear out feelings, emotions for somebody else that is no longer in their life. and they will be guided into a new direction that has a lot of new feelings, emotions that are more positive feelings, positive emotions, happiness, tears of joy. I see tears of joy here. And I see divine feminine very close to divine masculine when it comes to emotions, feelings. You will be sharing with each other. You will be connected on another level. It's like this masculine, when this masculine's ready, he will be ready to face you. He will be ready to look into your eyes and say what he feels. This is not somebody who will stand from a distance or move away. This is someone who will stand before you. And I feel, remember how I mentioned that he will transform himself. He will be able to speak. He will have the confidence to express himself. I feel that is also preparation when he comes before you, when he is ready. He will express his love like no other way, like something like you've never seen before. Because it will not come from the person itself. It will come from the energy of the divine masculine. He will speak in the power of divine masculine when he expresses his love to you. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. And thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.